everybody. Don't mind my messy kitchen. It's like, what, 4 in the morning? Clay is off doing his thing. Branch, my dog, is next to me. And I'm getting my day sort of started. But I wanted to tell you guys what I saw yesterday. I couldn't believe it. I looked outside. Branch wants to say hi. Come on up, Sky. Oh, here he goes. It's my baby. I looked out. I looked outside, and on the side of the road, I think I was letting the dog out or the cat out or doing something. I thought I saw a seal. I'm talking like a seal, like a water, like the seals you see at the zoo. I thought, what in the world is that? So I looked again, and then I got up and moved and started trying to cross the street from across the apple orchard into, like, to my yard, and I have chickens in the back. And I realized it had legs, and then it looked like a mink, only it was huge. So I didn't know what it was, so I started looking it up online. I thought, well, it could be an otter, it's some kind of, it's in the weasel family. But anyway, it was big. It was probably the biggest mink I've ever saw. I thought it's a lot bigger than my dog, so I figured that it was probably a fisher. So I thought, my husband, I showed him and talked to him about what it was. It was all brown, but I had a fisher, like a fisher cat, across the street from me. He tried to cross the road, but a car came, because we live in front of a real busy road. So it ran back across the street into another neighbor's yard. But isn't that weird? Because I live in upstate New York. It's like a fisher. So anyway, I thought that was really weird, but it was kind of cool though. So anyway, I wanted to share that. Clay's doing really good. His progress was a little slower than I had expected on his hip replacement, but he's doing okay. We're waiting for chicks to come in. Clay's going to be taking some more time off. He's getting ready to retire, so he's taking a lot of time off his regular job. He's got like lots of vacations stored up and all that, so soon he'll be home all the time with me, which is like, yay! So that's happening. Clay and I are both working on our diet, so pray for me that I can lose what I've got. I want to be half the woman I am now, if that makes sense. I want to be half the woman. And I've been working on my sweepstakes. I've been doing a few mail-ins. Got one ready to go out today. Actually, it's going to go out tomorrow because I had to wait for it to go out. So I had that one, and then I've been working on sweepstakes. If you like the sweepstake, I'll have a video up later today of sweepstake wins and things like that. I think I'm gonna put that up later today, so you can see anything that I won. If you're into that, I'll leave the link below. It's just a nice way to make money, and you know, not necessarily make money, but to add the extras to your home. Some people sell their prizes. I don't sell anything, but some people do. I usually just incorporate things into my family, but can't see. I'm wondering why I can't see. My glasses are on top of my head. These always get like caught in my hair. I don't know why. I hate it. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. And actually, this is kind of something you guys might want to know. It might be of interest since it's just like coffee time with me, right? That about my glasses. I used to pay a lot for my glasses. In fact, I remember one time I think I paid like $600 for my glasses. And then I moved closer to my husband, and they're like, you only need readers. I'm like, what? But I used to pray for my eyes a lot, but my eyesight was never that bad. So anyway, one eye doctor said I could get them from the dollar store. Just go to the dollar store and pick up glasses. But then I had another eye doctor, which said this to me, and totally right on this. He said, let me show you the difference. So he showed me, like, if I got my glasses from the dollar store, or if they made a custom-made prescription for me. And so basically there was a huge difference. And so I talked to another eye doctor, because my mother went to the eye doctor, and the eye doctor, she went to like a Walmart, and the eye doctor was just like hanging out front. And so she was chit-chatting with my mother, and I asked her about it, and she said, well, she goes, for $40 you can buy the kids' glasses and get custom-made readers just for you. So just in case you are in the market for glasses, if the funds aren't there right now, maybe you don't have insurance, just pick up some at the dollar store, because I did that for a while. But if you can swing it, do the $40 glasses. These actually were a lot more than maybe I normally would pay. My husband's company paid for them, so I kind of got like really nice ones because I figured I would have them for like 10 years because, you know, he's retiring. So I think the frames were like $200, and then the glasses. But that was only because of the situation, because I figured I was going to have them for a long time, so I felt that was worth the investment. Something else to think about if you're going to just like do it once, and you know, or you're older. Like I'm 56, my husband's going to retire this year at 62, so that's that. Now I have a few things that I want to share. These are going to be up on my blog too, since we're here during coffee time. These are some of the sponsors that sponsor Clay and I, that, you know, we work with different companies, and we do like we have a, like it's a best product tour that we share products that we, you know, work with different companies. We have done this for a long time. I've done this for like 10 years. But anyway, we have bees, and Seed Needs has bee balm, and so these are going to be planted in my garden this year. Aren't they pretty? Different ones. They have wild bergamot, lemon mint. This is wild bergamot. Lemon mint. And then I have here the spotted horse mint. Aren't they pretty? So they're going to go in my garden too, because we have bees. I did go outside yesterday. It's warming up. I'm going to check them today too. They have like what they call a cleansing flight, where they leave their hive and then they poop. It's what they do. They poop. And their bees do not hibernate. They cluster, and they don't usually starve, or they don't usually freeze to death. They starve to death over the winter. So just a little bit about bees. So we're going to plant some stuff for them. This came from, I love this company. It's called Pebble. I've worked with these guys for a long time. They have little cute little things. This is a little rainbow, you know, for kids, and little cloud. How cute for spring. So cute for spring. And this is a book that I just absolutely loved. It was by Rosemary. It's called Rosemary's Beach House by Linda. I'm not going to say her name right. Linda Havener Gerald. But this was like kind of like a mystery romance. I have this up on my blog. If you're a reader, you're going to enjoy this. This is like one of those books like you're up and you're like reading it. So I love to read. So that's another little book. And then let's see. Okay. If you like perfume, you're going to love this brand. Let me tell you about this. They have like all kinds of crazy fragrances. They even have Grumpy Cat. They have like Fuzzy Sweater. So like if you like fragrance, you'll love these. There's like a fragrance for everyone. And then here's another company that I've worked with for a long time. And this is a shampoo bar. J.R. Lidgetts. I hope I said that right. And so like if you're going camping, or you just want something convenient, maybe you're going on overnights, aren't these nice? I'll tell you what I used to do with my son when he was growing up. I had a pool. Wash your hair, boy. Here you go. You can wash your hair in your pool. I mean, people do it all the time. I mean, it's just, when you get kids, you do all kinds of stuff, you know. But that's the sponsor part of my video. So definitely check out all of those items. So they'll be on my blog, popelbackyardfarm.blogspot.com. If you're interested in learning more, I have little reviews up there, but I did want to highlight, I want to start highlighting some of these companies. So, you know, because my goal is to show you guys things, that companies that maybe you haven't seen before, that maybe you would be interested in. And, you know, like all of these, but shampoo bar, that's a nice, you can't find that stuff. Nice, wholesome family book, you know, nice books, you know, things, like I said, that would be of interest to you all. And I've been spring cleaning. You can see my mess. It's been a little bit weird for me because I keep having to move my house. I said to Clay, my house used to be immaculate. It's so hard where I live because I'm always moving stuff. It's like I've got to move out this whole room because we're going to put baby chicks in here. Or Clay wants to can. And I mean, I just live in like a 3-bedroom ranch. You know, it's not like I live in this great big huge house or anything. And it's not a farmhouse. I mean, it's a farmhouse because we made it a farmhouse. But some of the things that I thought, you know, we're going to get a lot done when he retires. But I've been spring cleaning. I'm trying to get rid of a lot of things that in the house that don't, how do I put it? That maybe, we got married 10 years ago, and if there's things here that just aren't being used, that has to go. It has to go. So, there's some of that, but not terribly. I don't really have a whole lot. I'm not really a saver like that. If I have things that we don't need, I usually just donate it and stuff, but sometimes there's just things like my sister gave me like something like 20 pairs of black pants. It's like, I only need 2, but things like that, because actually I had it here to show you, and I guess I laid it down. Maybe I didn't lay it down. Yeah, I did. My sister, she gave me a whole bunch of Mary Kay, which is really funny because I used to have a whole bunch of Mary Kay. I used to be in the beauty business, and I've sold just about everything in my life, but one of the things I sold was beauty products for a long time. I had like 1,000 reps under me and all this stuff. But it wasn't with Mary Kay, just so you know. But Mary Kay, an interesting fact about Mary Kay, do you know, I think it's like 95% of millionaires, women, work from home, and a lot of them, Mary Kay has made a lot of millionaires. It's a great company, so, but anyway, she gave me like a ton of Mary Kay, and I just laughed and I said, more Mary Kay, but I love it, she gave me like the samples and things like that, so I love makeup anyway, so that was cool, but she has a really nice job, and so, it's funny because it's like we always laugh. We live like the flip-flop life. Like I used to be like the career girl and all that stuff, and now I'm more settled. And she's like a year older than me. She always says she's my mother. She kids around. She said I stole her childhood, and we're also. Some people consider us Irish twins because we're born so close together. But she has a really nice job, and sometimes she does like what I used to do. I'd go shopping if I didn't want it. I'd say one of my sisters will take it. So she had a bunch of things, and so I do. My style is, my sister gives me clothing, and I wear what she gives me. I live on a farm, and that's cool with me. I'm good with that. Not that Clay won't purchase things for me, but, when you have lots of mouths to feed, because I've got chickens, I've got turkeys now, I've got cats, I've got dogs, you got to budget that all in there. It all works out, because Clay and I we are not cheap, but frugal. We're very careful with our finances because we have a lot of responsibility and we want to do a great job at it. But with that comes the spring cleaning, and so there's things here that aren't fitting into our little farm. We have to relocate it. Sometimes my relocation where I live with a big box out front and right free because we live in kind of a poverty area. There's a lot of people here that could use things, and it's just easy to just say free. And I've been there before. I've been rich, I've been poor, I've been everything in between. So, it's all how you think about. Clay and I right now, normal. Just we live a normal life and everything is good. So we're not rich, we're not poor, we live normal, which is where I like to be. So, too much money, too many headaches. Too little money, too many headaches. But I think if you learn to live right, it doesn't matter how much money you have or you don't have, you're just content. And that's really where I'm at right now. You just learn that, if you have extra, you help other people. And it doesn't mean that everybody that you help has to be poor either. Sometimes there's people that have emotional needs. There are people that have money that the only time people really like them is because they want something off them. So sometimes those people like things too. So, it's just it's your perspective and how you feel about life, So we're having coffee, guys. We're just chatting here. Let's see. I have some. Let's swallow that right. Let's take another one. I have my coffee with milk, by the way. Okay, now, I have a couple videos I need to put up about crochet and knitting. I'm very sorry if I didn't get all those up. I had a couple emails and things I had to get to. It's just been a little crazy with clay and everything, but I have some crochet, and there's a knitting tool called the K-Towel that I'm going to show a little bit how to use that. And I can't think. Maybe that's everything. Oh yeah, I do have everything. You see how my face just lights up. I wasn't going to use this video to tell you, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I might have to make another whole video about it. I wanted Clay to do a video on it, but he got sick of me making. He got sick of me making it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put the video up or not, but I probably need to, so I guess I will do that later. It's just going to be real fast. So I'll tell you guys it now. I found out, and I looked online, and you're welcome to take my idea and copy it, I don't care. I looked up online, and I didn't see this anywhere, because I kind of stumbled on it by accident. Clay went to chef school and all that kind of stuff, so we're always talking food and stuff. So I'm cooking, and we made sloppy joes. And I'll tell you how I did it. It's so easy. I can't believe no one has ever done a video on this. All you do is this is the fast way. I'm not talking like a gourmet, but it works. You take a jar of spaghetti sauce, and half of that jar, you put barbecue sauce in it. But you got sloppy joes. You know, you cook the ground beef, you grind it up like really small, serve it on a bun or bread or whatever you do. But I loved it. I kept making it. Clay's like, I goes, Clay, you need to do that video on sloppy joes. He's like, I can't do any more sloppy joes. He's like, we just stop making sloppy joes. But isn't that easy? I found the best one. I like the Prego with garlic. I don't really like the garlic for spaghetti, but I loved it with the sloppy joes. So I use the Prego, and then any old barbecue sauce. You can use any spaghetti sauce, but it works. But I thought that was really cool. It's like, how easy is that? Kids love that. So that's like a dinner that you can just like, oh, I made sloppy joes. And then we got more inventive. I put like chopped up onions one time. I chopped up celery, you know, to give a little bit more oomph. But if you just want a quick meal, how easy is that? So I've been talking here. I'm looking around. I hear a pussy cat's near me. I have 4 cats. I'm only allowed 3. That's what I tell my husband. I'm only allowed 3. But one of my cats is under the table making some noise. They found the box, so they're having fun in it. So anyway, that's coffee time with me. Look forward to my other videos. Look, oh my goodness, he's got his head. I can't even show. No, he took it out. He's got his head in a little tiny box. He's so funny. He was so funny. How'd you get that little box too? The cats are crazy. Yeah, I don't know if you got cats. They're always knocking everything down. You go around your house, you're like, I'll just get on the floor. So, anyway, like, subscribe, check out the links below, which will be my blog and the sweepstakes site and all that stuff. Tell me anything you want in the comments. You can even write about your channel if you want, so people can go look at your channel. You know, that's cool. We always like that because we like to interact and help everybody else build their YouTube channel. And so, yeah, and do that. Tell us about your channel. You can comment on the video and then leave another comment about your channel. That'd be great. Or if you don't have a channel, just start one. Because I'd like to get to know you better. So anyway, hope you enjoyed coffee with me. I'll talk to you guys later. God bless.